My amazing Aquarians, welcome into a mid-August 2024 money and career tarot reading. We're beginning with an overall message coming straight from the spiritual realm of financial freedom is finally yours. This success is mind-blowing. I really feel like you are doing a really good job at managing what's on your plate in the remainder of August. Feeling as if people are getting to know you as you get to know yourself better through the art of succeeding. You really will be feeling as if there's support in your life, even if you don't expect that stepping into this period, even if you haven't had that for the most part or in general, rewinding back. I really want to remind you of how talented you truly individually are, because you might find aspects of the remainder of the month naturally remind you of that as well. But it just feels as if you're meant to shine, for a lot of which, in the spotlight. You're meant to succeed in that spotlight, in the limelight, but you're meant to be, either way, feeling as if your talent, if not a couple or a few for some drawn to the reading, are meant to be in the spotlight either way. Okay, beautiful beginning. Let's jump into the cards and see what the remainder of the month as well has in store for you. The Two of Cups and the Hierophant. In the midst of what feels like structure, whether you're setting that for yourself, continuing that for yourself, and or is already or beginning to be put in place for you individually, it's working to your advantage. It feels like you're impressing people at certain points, or for the most part in the remainder of August, through that job or two, through your business or two. I wouldn't be surprised if, like myself, you work a job and run a business or two, or run multiple businesses or work two jobs. For somebody, you're working three jobs. And I really feel as if you do at times overwork yourself, okay? I just heard, if you're retired, this is a random note, if you're retired, don't fret, the money's coming in as expected, and I want to say even plus some. And this will surprise you and support you. But you are going to feel as if overworking yourself is just going to come to be. Now, if that doesn't apply to you, then so be it. You know, it is a general reading, and this is pertaining to a collective. But I do feel as if somebody drawn to the reading is remembering why they love doing what they do, or at least at certain points or in certain ways, or certain aspects of which. You know, it reminds me of me doing these readings, running this business. It's a huge part of my destiny and my passion. And so this might pertain to a field that you're bouncing back into, or you know, considering. It might be in regards to what you're continuing to do for work otherwise. But I wouldn't be surprised if that is pertaining to your entrepreneurship. The Knight of Pentacles. Now, I feel as if you are staying busy, and it reminds me of my night serving job, where we are expected to stay busy 24/7, right? Like every second of being on the clock, and it's at times unrealistic, but I do feel as if you are mastering the art of doing so, even, you know, when you want to or need to otherwise, you know, when it comes to your money and career. And you're doing so in a very peaceful and kind of slow, accomplishing manner. It's this feeling of you not forcing it. Okay, you might be doing a ton of speaking like myself. You might be, again, very, very busy and accomplishing a ton, but you're not forcing it. Now, they're also reminding you, Aquarius, at work, even through your business for some, do not overshare. Okay, do not overshare. It's easier said than done, when a lot of which are spoken through by spirit, but overdoing it in the speaking department, even when it's something like this channel where you do a ton of speaking, it's not going to do you as much justice or at all in that moment, or even following that moment. You know what I'm saying? So just simple, okay? Keep it simple. Less is more at certain points. Now, I do feel like you are accomplishing, I want to say, exactly what you set your intentions. Let me reword that. You're accomplishing exactly what you want to, what you maybe even need to, in the remainder of August. It reminds me of me setting out to read at least 3 solid general readings for my channel, even you know, private personal readings, on top of then working my night job. But I do feel as if you're getting what you want. This is coming in the form of certain rewards, whether it's more opportunity, more financial success, because Spirit's saying, again, it's a time where financial freedom is finally yours for the taking. You know, thinking about that statement and it meaning the world to you in the midst of mind-blowing success and victory otherwise, you have along your path dealt with financial struggles, even if for some it's been a while since you have, or at least it feels like it's progressively, over time being diminished or improving for you. You have dealt with financial struggles, okay? For some of which this dates back to your upbringing, your childhood, and you need to know that this is your chance to finally feel free financially. There's going to be somebody drawn to the reading where it's not the remainder of August per se where this big financial investment is coming to be and being solidified for you, but the preparing for which I want to say in the upcoming month or two. Okay, this could be a place to live, it could be a car, it could be something completely different for you, but it feels like it's something you've already been maybe looking at options for, considering, envisioning, trying to manifest, and Spirit's saying, well, let's prepare for it financially. All right, now if you expect for a big deposit or check to come through in the remainder of August, spend it on something important or put it aside, or both. It feels like you're going to be receiving a bigger one in the upcoming month. Okay, this feels like a once a month kind of income for you. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like myself, there's other streams of income that you're meant to have and maybe are pushed to, or remember, the strategizing of which for the future to support even more financial freedom and success for you. And I'm hearing for some for your loved ones. But it feels like things are changing for you, going back to the Hierophant, and you're going to be feeling as if you're changing through it all. And people like this. People are honoring you is now what I'm getting. And I want to say discovering for some is part of this time period, because I feel as if quality attention, again, a lot of which are in the spotlight, even if it's not the full remainder of August, you're in the spotlight. It just feels like a positive period for you, as I did struggle to spit that one out. But there's also a focus on who is watching you, say on a security camera at work or at home or both. There's a focus on who is noticing you for the better and or for the worse. Because let's not be surprised when there's somebody nitpicking behind the scenes or even to you, very much reminding me of my serving job once again, where this, I feel like even is still benefiting you, all right? People are defending you, people are supporting you behind the scenes, as I'm being shown somebody quietly speaking behind a curtain to somebody else, bear with me. But your energy on the board here, the Star card, feeling as if you are a star, my friend, and this is not the first time I've mentioned this, but it also speaks upon you being a wisher, okay, weird wording, somebody with wishes, dreams, goals, a manifester even at that, and it's time for you to believe in the possibilities, the proceeding with your determination and seeing those possibilities being exceeded. I loved that wording. Now, take a deep breath when somebody has bad energy. I'm getting that when it comes to work. For some, it could be at home. It could be, who even you're meant to or choosing to assist in one, if not multiple ways. But we're moving on to the High Priestess and the Judgment card. This is a period of true honesty. Somebody, if not multiple people, are being completely honest with you. And this is going to assist you or maybe even annoy you. Just being real. Now, but I do feel as if this collective is putting themselves out there by being completely honest with other people as well. And this may be through spiritual downloads, spiritual speaking through, or even your intuition, I want to say. But putting the Judgment card down, I do feel as if this solely speaking upon as well, this being a time of getting downloads for a lot. It's a time, it could be intertwined with your work, part of which, but it could be separated, or even assisting you with what you have at hand or don't have, what you want, need, or even in regards to how to best manage what financial income is flowing in for you at this time. But you're very intuitive. There are going to be times where you are pushed to just sit in, not emotions per se, but your feeling of importance, if not several, and apply it where need be, as need be. I feel like as well you're going to need to, as my stomach grumbles, to remember to take care of yourself. Definitely came out in Libra's mid-month reading as well, when it comes to feeding yourself, when it comes to drinking enough water, getting enough rest, but it may feel at times a little bit difficult to remember to do those things. Just treat yourself well is what I'm hearing. But we're moving on to the Sun card, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. You're going to feel like you need to organize at certain points. I'm getting that as things feel a little bit all over the place when we're looking at the cards. But I do feel as if the act of organizing, reorganizing, cleaning up, getting things out there into the universe even, gives you the sense of control where you maybe don't feel you fully or at all have control in your life. Maybe as well will just help you feel naturally lighter in energy, more at ease, more peaceful. Definitely can happen. But we're moving on to these two cards because it feels like your caring nature is part of the remainder of August as well. Your happiness is evidence that you are doing what you need to be doing in the remainder of the month very efficiently, very strategically. It's evidence that you are changing in the right direction and that you are meant to be one with this success, this victory, and financial freedom all the meanwhile. But when you help somebody, this level of freedom and joy that comes to be for you, maybe even peace, is going to feel very enlightening. It's going to feel very rewarding. There's a sense of you, even if you don't mean to or choose to, you help somebody in one way, shape, or form, even if it's just simply through and powerfully through your energy. You're going to see them smile, maybe laugh. You're going to see them feeling maybe a sense of thankful emotion coming to be. A long time coming is now what I'm getting. Okay, I'm hearing a long time coming, and this is part of the reason why you're happy. You're going to as well be reminded, Aquarius, sometimes even if you don't think it's the right time or you don't want things to end or change, being a creature of habit and familiarity, I can never say that word. You need to remember that at times we're winding back, and even now and moving forward, completion is a must. Somebody shifting to a new bedroom in the same house or apartment, or maybe is shifting to a completely different living situation altogether. And this residential choice for you is going to be smart. It's going to be beneficial. Maybe having a different energy somewhat or altogether. Or this might be something you're reconsidering or considering for the future. Now, you're going to as well be pushed to think about where you have overspent. I guarantee at least at certain points you have. But as well, thinking about moments for winding back or even, throughout this period where you're managing your money wisely. It wouldn't surprise me if a lot of which ones of the reading, which I can relate to, have a nice combination or just a combination in general of both. But 1313, as I look at the timestamp, look up the angel number meaning. But yeah, putting these two together, completion is a must. You might feel a little bit to yourself very alone at certain points or partially, and I don't see this being a bad thing. It might be a certain point where Spirit's saying, we're protecting you, we're guiding you, supporting you. Your intuition is even doing that all the meanwhile, or separately, where associating yourself with that coworker or that boss figure or somebody or a level of energy or two otherwise is not going to benefit you, okay? You're going to be feeling as if this is meant to be a time of color, okay? Colorful success and colorful intake, rewards, colorful experiences and accomplishments producing otherwise. I really feel like this is meant to be an amazing remainder of August for you, my friend. We're going back to the overall message. Spirit is saying financial freedom is finally yours for the taking. Okay, it's deserved. It's a long time coming. The success is mind-blowing for other people and for yourself. Okay, so if this was truly helpful, don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. You just have to shoot me a quick email per usual, and I'll get that process started for you. Sending you all of the love and light.